I said a lot of Dvarim Kedoshim, a lot of Dvarim Kedoshim, the way I think the Pshat is in the Alter Rebbe. But Bemis says it's coming from the Shalom HaKodesh. And it's very funny. The Shalom is a sefer that the Shalom, he said that the Alter Rebbe, when he said Melukim Bisforim Pesoifrim, he meant the Maral and the Shalom. And you know that it's brought in Sichas from Friedrich Rebbe that the Alter Rebbe given a Shaloyid, and that he had a dream, and the Shalom came to him in his dream.
How long did you live before that?
Shena Meshach Zman.
We're talking about 300 years ago?
Yeah, the Alter Rebbe is
300 years.
200 years, about 300 years, yeah.
100 years before that?
100 years before the Alter Rebbe.
What is
Before the
it?
Baal Shem Tov.
Yeah.
What does the Shalom stand for?
Shnei Luchas Abritz. His name was Rabbi Yeshaya Alevi Horowitz, which is an unusual thing because at that time, like
Rabbi
300,
Heller from
300.
this family.
Huh?
Rabbi Heller from this family.
That's from Tosis Yom Tov family.
Yom Tov.
But there's a lot of Horowitzes today, and they go.
The Boston.
Yeah.
Boston is Horowitz.
A lot of them are Enoch from the Shalom. But it wasn't that back then. It wasn't a usual thing in the have a last name. Yeah. But the Shalom, he went to Eretz Yisrael. He moved himself to Eretz Yisrael. It's a remarkable thing. He lived b'chavoda shalom. He was considered the Poisek Hadoir, and he lived in comfort. And he
left everything just to go to Eretz.
Everything he left. He had Torah Gedula b'Makom Echad Shalom. He left everything behind, including his family. It wasn't shaykh to move. The Eniklach, the Ur Eniklach. We're going to go on a plane.
There's no boat.
Sakonas nefashis.
Even the boat,
right?
Like what? What do you think?
He went himself. And a big chelik of the Sefer Shnei Luchas Abris, he wrote in Eretz Yisrael and he sent it to Europe. It's very interesting. The Sefer Shalom is like it probably was up to the days of the Baal Shem Tov and even afterwards, very, very popular Sefer. Thousands of different prints of the Shalom. And because when you read the Shalom, you understand everything. It's like reading like with the Sichos almost. Everything has
the encyclopedia.
And also there's a Hiron Avodas Hashem. There's a lot of Kabbalah. There's a lot of Kabbalah. There's Pshat, there's Remesh, there's Drush, there's Soy, there's Musar, but it's not fiery Musar. It's soft. It's Malhivim Esalev, and people loved it. People loved the Shalom. And the Alter Rebbe davened api Kabbalah's Arizal, but also was Mishalav a lot the Torah Shalom. We're in Simakuf Samaches, page Tafnum Vav. Huh? Right, there's something from. Right, there's something from. There's a tefillah that people like to say in the beginning of Sivan, the whole beautiful tefillah. The Fromma Welt, the last few years, there's a tefillah from the Shalom to say before Kabbalah Satorah and the days or weeks before Kabbalah Satorah. It's a beautiful tefillah. It's a gorgeous tefillah. You never saw that tefillah? You should say it. Say it with your wife. Say it. Say it. Erev, the Sivan, whatever. The talk website.
About the children and
yeah, it's such a
yeah,
the kids should go b'derech Torah mitzvahs and those. The kids shouldn't be too smart. They shouldn't be too smart. They shouldn't be too dumb. They shouldn't be shouldn't be too beautiful. They shouldn't be too ugly. They should make it. Huh?
It's part of the film.
Yeah. Shouldn't be too smart. Oh yeah, you want to take a ride with Uber, not with an Uber Chochem. And
I had an Uber Chochem.
Yeah, an Uber Chochem.
The whole world.
Yes,
so why is he a taxi driver?
Oh, that's exactly.
Oh, I see.
So,
I see it.
You saw the tefillah?
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful tefillah. It's such a beautiful tefillah. Lemantim es b'neichem, Ovi v'apel, Trinosi, Bokis Bosel Lavakish, Yezarev Zere Kosher, that they should be Bale Torah, Bale Mikra, Bale Mishnah, Mori Mitzvah, they should do good they should have good midas, Yevducham Ava B'yira, they should give them their parnasa, give them koyach, give them koima, give them yoifi, they should have Ava V'acha V'sholem, they should have good Tamid HaChachamim, good Shidduchim. It's unbelievable. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful tefillah. Anyway, yeah.
My daughter went over 40 times for the Kaisel Dominic,
Yeah.
and she still goes.
Maybe from L'chaim, should find a good shidduch.
Oh, man.
So,
My daughter, my family.
yeah. Remind me after this. I told you I had something in my mind, and that.
Bachani?
Yeah. Remind me after the. Okay, I tried to call the guy, I never got through.
He's in Eretz Yisrael.
Yeah, he's in Yerushalayim. He davens every day in the Vasikim and by the Koisel. A very nice guy.
So then maybe my daughter can meet him.
That's I'm telling you. Remind me after the shir. I tried to call him a few times, but
She sent me beautiful pictures of the Kaisel last night, and she sent me a picture not down by the Kaisel. So I got on the phone to the
Good.
Kaisel.
So the Alter Rebbe said that he had a dream. Shalom came to him. Shalom said, "It's very nice that you're davening with my kavonas, and it's very nice that you're koching in my svarim, but you must have a lebedik Rebbe. You have to have a Rebbe that's alive. And I'm already in Olam Emes. And that's after that he decided that he has to find a lebedik Rebbe, and then there's the story. He was thinking we should go to Vilna, we should go to Mezrich, but the whole story with the brother, the Mariel, and they went. Okay. So
It's surprising. In your Hasidus, nobody ever says that.
what?
In your Hasidus, nobody ever says that.
Now what?
Levitic Rebbe.
True, they say it all the time. That's why they say that Rebbe's alive.
That was a cute one.
Okay. So that's
the type of Hasidus.
I know exactly what you mean. So so Simon, so I just want to read you should that there's Yesh Ma'al Odom. It's a beautiful thing. You see something that's alive. Anyway, I want you to look in the Shalot.
Why not do it bad goy?
Yeah, the Chidush, there's a lot of ways to learn the Sar Mikutzi, the Ravyo,
Yes.
and we did it yesterday. There's the way the Taz learns it, and the way the Shach learns it, and the way the Mogav Ram learns it. And the Alter Rebbe doesn't learn it like anyone. But I think the Alter Rebbe is learning it very, very much like the Shalom. Look at the Hagor, because I don't want to learn the other things because we already learned it yesterday. Just the Hagor. You see, Shalom, Sharoisis, Shalom thought he was very organized. That's impossible to find anything in the Shalom. It's so hard. Because, anyway, whatever. When you learn Shalom, you'll know what I'm talking about. Anyway.
It flies all over the place.
No, because he's so organized. Like, he has Shada Oasis, and then in the Oasis, whatever. It doesn't go by pages. It's very hard to find things. Anyway. Nira Atam who Ma'achad Isur Pashal Goy Kalmayoid. The issue over here is that Isur Pas Akum is very kal. Why? Most people Ashkenazim are not nizir in it. Vim echad me'elef nimtza nizir boy hitiru lo repesenu kulas gedoylus. We find a lot of kulas here. Sheitiru lo pashal goyla mishahelach baderech. That if it's goylach baderech, even if he's nizir, he's allowed to be mekel. Mishum eva. If you're sitting with another person and there's eva, they were mekel. Shenim hirchir atana ba'ashlachas kesum. Bechitu gecholam belavad. If you just threw him one toothpick to the fire, Hiter kol pasha boy. The whole pas became mutter. V'chein shor kulas yiseres harbe tirib sene gabe anizer. K'moshe v'yeh matur yeredei v'abeis yosef sim kuf yud beis. We find a lot of amazing kulas gabe pas akum. Okay, hekilu loy gam kem bazed. B'meirish shtei alachrim v'leil manochem fana balashulchem sheivtzim and ago yofa shal goy mishum chiluv mitzvah. Mishum dahainu kavod abracha v'chesamoytze v'kimishu huter liftzoi huter l'chol asud azois v'tam kotzma mordechai shom mishum dahainu kavod shemayim sheshuv yerdal shum isu v'ukvar botza ad kan v'nira l'niz daiti hatam shesh l'chal agabe niz me'pas shel goy benu echel avade ben achet shenin niz v'kach meisi v'men al shulchan uzeh What's the difference in the case where he's sitting himself, like the story of the Samakutza, or he's sitting with someone else, like the story of the Ravia? וניסקה גם כן ליאל, בשם השר מקוץ, וכן בשולחן אורך זה מפורסם החשף ה', דים שתי הלכים מצלם הפס של גוי נוקה ושל יסוע הפס קיבר, נוחן הפן על השולחן, דיסה לכאן ניזר היופי של גוי על השולחן, עד לחת חסמויצי, ויבצם מן הקיבר של ישראל, ותם החילוק ידוע כדי שלא יראה בושתי. Why should he take off the better loaf from the table? That the pas shouldn't see bושתי. ואחרי הנוח שתי הקדמס, after these two Agdamas I just told you, we could be say like this. Chiluk sheyesh ben anizer oichel avada ben Yisrael shein anizer bekach meisivim. Sheyisrael shein anizer bekach meisivim al hashulchan does any yochel balabayis l'sala kapas hayofe shel gem al hashulchan. Mishum oise acher sheroitz al ochel the bevada nekiya chovev leyoise. Vim isal keno balabayis ain't a koved leoidach. V'adera betzuri kum mitzarlei. Sheveina v'roye Pas noki veloven v'nechmod lamare v'toiv lamaychel mizel lo yoichel. You're making chumras and Yenem's cheshbon. He brought a nice loaf of bread on the table. So I'm saying I'm a big Yiddish Shemayim. Arupfantish. But I'm praving tzitzkes in Yiddish Shemayim and chumras of Yenem's cheshbon. It's not nice. It's not kovid loidich. Number one, I'm being mitzadim. Void, efshe sheviena asilik azeh sheach shedenu oidach shemesalke mishum deine tzore b'shaloi liton loy lechel manapas hayofa shu yoker yosem men akiba. Maybe God, he's going to think the balabos doesn't want to give him the better bread. Because he can't take it off the table. Who's going to tell him what to do? I like these last four words. I think that's explaining very well why the Simon Kutzi said to take it off the table. Because Yerushalmi says, do whatever you want. But fourth, maybe this one is better, so why am I ignoring it? So once I take it off the table, it's not on the table. It's not chiyuv to go to other in the world to get the more gnocchi bread. It's only if it's on the table. So I took it off the table, gendik. So therefore, hazoyer al zehiros yokum. So I could stay with my zehiros and gendik. And after there's not complicated. It's very simple. You can't say, listen, let the balabos make hamoitzi and his pas kosher. And the pas hanoki should go off the table. You can't do that. The Oirich wants that the bracha that he makes should be chal. Don't turn the page. It's fine. That was the term of session we went to yesterday. So therefore, it's not an eitzah. I think that the shalom is so geschmack. It explains the sugi so well, and I think the Alter Rebbe is following the shalom, not the Taz and not the Shach and not the Magen Avram. And now we'll read it for the last time in the Alter Rebbe. We also Shabbos didn't learn the whole thing. We did most of it, but time was short. So let's read it the whole thing again quickly, and then we'll be Messiahing the sugya. If you look on of Lechem Pas Nocher Pas Shel Yisrael, Mavarach Shel Yisrael. What page? Taf Nun Vav. Taf Nun Vav. It's not so tough. It's not so tough. It's just Taf Nun Vav. If you look on of Lechem Pas Nocher Pas Shel Yisrael, if he has two breads, the Jewish bread and the Goyish bread, Mavarach Shel Yisrael, for sure he should do the Yiddish bread. I feel like is a pas nocher, even if he's not nizer. Listen, if they're both the same thing, pas Yisrael is better. Pas shel nocher, pas nakil, pas shel Yisrael, pas kibbur. But if the pas nocher is the clean, and the pas Yisrael is the kibbur, then he can make it page taf nun vav. You do whatever you want.
You can't force them to
do whatever you want. This one or that one. As long as it's apples to apples. The Zobazach, the Shleimus, I Prusas, the Shabbos for Gedulassen. The Zobazach. So Each one has a mile. One has a mile that it's noki, and the other one has a mile that's pas yisrael. Ushein nizer and pas nochi. This is a person that's not nizer. So he's not nizer, so it makes no difference to him. Avala nizer imenu, a person that is nizer, lo yiftzem imenu b'shum inyan. A person who's nizer from pas akels, chas v'sholem. He shouldn't touch it. He shouldn't touch it. This is what the Alter Rebbe is learning. But there is those that are choyle, and they hold shafilo nizer mimenu rash leftzei mimenu b'nekiya v'chaviv alot. That even if he's nizer from pas nochrim, he's allowed to eat it if it's chaviv tim sheisa pas shal nochrim or isur kal. Where do these words come from? Sheisa pas shal nochrim or isur kal. The only place it comes from is in the shalom. Shalom is the one that says it. We just learned it. That piece. Remember the Agor? And he explains why. Yeah. So that this lotion Pasha comes from the Shalom.
Why that we need them in the way?
Why Lubavitch is Nizer?
Because he writes Mutam Nawar Valid.
Slametz Matamtam also, yeah, exactly.
That's what
Yeah. Vetiru Mishum, it's not so clear. Cholovakum is very strong. Cholovakum, Bishulakum, Pasakum, but you know what? Probably Chassidim are very nice because of what you're saying. Because
we had Cholostam, Moshe is not the Cholostam. That's a different category.
But Chassidim were very nizer. Chassidim were very nizer, very nizer, very nizer. Chassidim are very nizer on it because they're scared about Timtom Moich Valei. V'yeshavrim shafilu nizer memenu rash leftzay memenu imin nekiya v'chaviv alav shisu pashal nochem yisu kal v'tiru mishum chiva mitzvah shivarach alachav v'elav. The Sar Mekutzi is really his kula is a chumrah, because he thinks that even a nizer is allowed to, therefore v'yesh l'salak apashal nochem ala shulchan. Why? Why is yesh l'sar? Alter Rebbe doesn't say.
In other words, if you
leave it on the table, no, before the guest,
if you leave it on the table, then it's
in the chain. Why do you not use it? So take it off the table. We're not talking about oirach yet.
Like covering the chalas for kiddush.
Similar to that, exactly. The Alter Rebbe says it's interesting. Loshen v'yesh l'salak. Why does it say the loshen v'yesh l'salak, not v'tzorich l'salak, like other poskim say? Because Alter Rebbe holds it's not such a. If you hold, it's not a chiyuv because the Arth shittas that learn, like the Termas Hadeshin we learned last night, and the Taz who learns that way in the Termas Hadeshin.
You should make that stuff.
That you must. So then, if you don't want to eat it, you must be misalikin. If it's on the table, you must eat it. So if you don't want to eat it, you must take it off the table. No, even the Yesh Hermans say you must. They don't tell you what you must. Whatever you want. This one, that one. V'yesh l'salek, v'yesh because for
don't make a brocha and leave it on the table.
Right, because for it, why should you make the bracha on the not such good one? So take the other one off the table and get it. Now we're going to talk about oirach. The oirach came. Shein nizah and pashal nachim. The oirach came to the table. Ve'vi imel shulchan pashal nachim nekiya. Because the oirach wants to eat the yofa shal nachrim. You can't eat without a bracha. Let's say and the bracha is really an obligation of the balabas to be moitzim. So therefore,
the force the balabais.
Yes,
to make
and the Alter Rebbe is not even forced. It's only a heter. Tergam the balabais l'tzela shom chibuv mitzvah. It's muter. Over here, you can't take it off the table. Why can't you take it off the table? I've heard the word from
you're embarrassing the orech.
Yeah, what erech gebracht a shena level broit, and you're taking it off the table. It's not chain. It's not chain. So that's what he means. Like I said yesterday,
and this is mamash.
This is
around the world all the time.
Right.
You invite people Friday night.
You have to be very sensitive about
with the basket of cookies. It's Pesach.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You have to be very careful. People come to Chabad house, They bring this, they bring that. They get insulted.
You can't tell them straight.
Yeah. Then there's some Meisim mit Shabbos, gebracht auf Shabbos, they drove in the car. This is
The wine,
yeah. So, you have to be careful not to insult a Yid. You have to be careful. So, like I said yesterday, this is the Alter of his Mahal. Marshall, the Taz says, because of Chibuv Mitzvah, you must eat it. Or the Shach says, because of Ava, you must eat it. Alter Rebbe doesn't say you must eat it. Alter Rebbe just says that it's on the table. You can't take it off the table. So it's hutter gamal balabais liv tzolem shem chibuv mitzvah. V'kivin shuter loy liv tzoy hutter loy lachol asuda. Zu. Once it's mutter for him to be betzeya, it's allowed to have it for the whole suda. Shena kovet shemaim shavarach lavach kachivrish memen. It's not kovet shemaim. He made a bracha, like I said yesterday, and I'm explaining it inside. I remember whatever that we learned yesterday. Baba b'shein tzorach lavarach alachosher v'chove ve'elo ksheroi tzalach l'memeno. Balabos zeh shenizim v'pashal nochem ein eroi tzalach klal mimeno. Come on, so why are you telling me this? Come on, kivin shim loyo in nizim mimeno yachshuv v'chviv loy. Without the isur, he would like it. Ela she'isur moinei mimeno v'lachen im yimtze ila sheyuchel sheyachlene behetek ugon kan sheyachav vo ha-mitzvah hitiru loy chachamim Yikol b'chzanen klui b'chavivus shal chavivus and also mavorach m'shabech l'kadosh baruch Hu. B'chzanen has to do with my chavivus, that it's because it's chaviv to me. I'm mishabech to the Eibishter. So over here it's a stronger shvach to the Eibishter because I'm making the bracha on something which is very geschmack to me, very dear to me. If this white fancy bread is not choshev to him, he doesn't care for it. Everyone says, "Ooh, the white baguette and the fancy thing from Shon Zalazeh. Oh, it's a very good time. It's nishnageya." So like I said, we used to go. There was a special bakery. They were selling thousands of baguettes a day. The only thing they would sell, baguette. Emphasis was passing sold because I used to go there once a week. Mamash like case. I'm a little thing in Paris. The Lubavitchers got stuck there. Because till today the Lubavitch Yeshiva, there's the Lubavitch Yeshiva of Europe in Beverly. I'm sorry, in Brunois. So like I was saying yesterday, that if your name is Reb Nissen Nemenov, like the Mashpia in Brunois, even a Yid, a Himmelike Yid, even a Mamash, nicht gewinnen bedeutet ohne, nicht gewinnen von der Welt.
Das ist ein Beinu Eftani.
Sicher. And
Beinu Eftani.
he was a, and
his bread was from Friday to Friday. Just covered the napkin.
So what's a tzaddik in Tanya?
Oh.
So, but we come Thursday night.
Look at me.
To say.
Tzaddik.
Yeah.
With our nome.
So,
yeah.
So therefore, to him, tell him that the pas akum is more choshev.
He doesn't want to see it.
He doesn't want to see it. The person with the pas akum is ben mer choshev. Elamai, because of the zehirus uprishus, he doesn't need it. So now that you really can't take it off the table, so he tiru loy chazal if he wants, but they don't force him. He tiru loy chazal if he wants. This is why I said yesterday I have a chidush dover.
It's not a must.
It's not a must, but I have a chidush dover to say. If Alter Rebbe says because but that in Lubavitch,
we make ourselves.
Everyone makes their own bracha anyway. So what do you mean bechosim motelas balabais? In the Welt, that's neue weights the dinam afurish b'shas. Reb Hamahavis Melech. The Balabos should say Amoitzi and everyone should say Amen. That's it. Versteh? So the bechosim motelas balabais. So now you can't add it, and the bread is on the table, and it's going to be passed nochem. So the whole thing. So therefore, hutraloi, if he wants to eat also from the pas nochem. But Palabavitcher that the Balabos and the Oirich each one making their own amoitzi. Let take if you want, even you can take off the pas nochri on the table for 1 minute. The Balabos is going to say amoitzi. Then he'll put the pas nochri straight back onto the table, and the Oirich will say amoitzi. What's the big deal?
Right.
Okay. The Alter Rebbe says v'chein lehefer. V'chein lehefer.
What do you mean?
What does it mean v'chein lehefer? Just like we said that in Nissen to him you can't tell him the huter leilechel baguette. He doesn't. Was baguette, schmet. What's more fancy? Goische breit. Was goische Sachen is nicht more fancy. Yeah. So for him, you can't say huterloi. It's not huterloi because to him it's not more fancy. V'chein lehepach punkt verkehrt. What happens in Balabos? Eine nizem pashal nochim. Vein daite lech kol asude ele pashal nochim. The father of the family only eats pas nochim. Hinikia. V'nei beisim gegangen an Lakewood. Geworden größe tzadikim lach. And then is oichlen pasha eine nikia shel Yisrael. And they only eat pas Yisrael. Hashem shekochle Hashem that have such problems. We should only, like I said last night, exactly. We should only have this problem. Every one of us sitting here should only have this problem that the kids in Gegang Yeshiva, Kumen Ahem, is a very mehr Chumres wie the Eltern. So the geschmackste Sache in the Welt. Unbelievable.
I got a lot of matzah left over.
Huh?
I got a lot of matzah left over.
Why? Because you have to. They want the rosh.
They eat their own matzahs. They bought their own matzahs.
And they rosh. The rosh matzah.
Rosh,
Shittas rosh. Very good. So, like I said,
I don't know when I bake matzah. It's two shvat time. So I have like
so
2, 4, 6, 8. I have 2 pounds from last year. I'm sure that I have 10 pounds of matzah in my house.
wow. But
There's a matzah last for you. 10 pounds of flour for a whole year.
Matzah lasts a whole year.
Generally, how long does the matzah?
Patient to patient.
They can last a whole year easy.
6 to 8 pounds from basic to basic.
Right now I have 10 pounds.
But in the previous years.
Also 6, 8. Expensive.
you could put. Anyway.
My wife eats the matzah.
So the thing is that halavai alle Yidden zal nor hom nazechet the trouble that the balabos is not so nizer and the children are more nizer. So alpha bi sheshtei halach v'nochem lefonov, that even though he has in front of him 2 lachmim, tzarich leftzarich shel nochem, he's mechuyev to make the bracha on the pas nochim hanakia. Hoyel vein daite lach lenem imena v'chaviv lo. This is chaviv to him, and he only wants to eat it. So now it's not covered for the bracha. He likes pasako. He always eats pasako. Today he's going to eat pasako. He likes pasako. And now he's making a bracha to the Shabbat to the Eibishter for the bread, and he's going to eat the pasako. But that's inferior to him. He likes to him, the pas nochri is superior. So if you're thanking the Rabbanah Shalom for the bread, you have to make it on the pas nochri. He's the Beitzeya. So it's Nishnageh what they want. He's the Beitzeya, and he's going to eat pas nochrim, and he always eats pas nochrim, and that's more chaviv to him. So he's more chaviv to make the brach in the pas nochrim.
When I saw pictures when growing up of my mother, she came from Switzerland.
Yeah.
So we went to Yeshiva Torah Samis. So first there was a hair piece, then a big shadel, then a whole shadel. We made my mother.
Very good. It's very good. It's very good. Hashem shekochlet. It's an unbelievable thing. We have a schus that is a generation that Baruch Hashem, a lot of their sons and daughters are they taking upon themselves to do more in Yiddish Shemayim. It's a more zehidus, and that's a beautiful thing.
It's very common.
Huh?
It's very common
Yeah.
in families where the kids went to live in Lakewood and then they come for the parents.
Right. That they're more nizir. They're more nizir. It's
Afrum.
very good. Afrum. It's very good. It's a very good thing.
Tachiyot.
Shachyot, Afrum, doesn't matter. You know, if you look at someone else's children, kemalach, but your own kids, you have nachas from it.
100%.
Right?
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. Because it's a beautiful thing.
And you respect it more.
Yeah.
Most of the time, the parents are neither from Pasakon, but the children are already not.
Some
I'm
communities,
saying, but
some
I'm saying when it
communities.
goes the other way,
It's very,
that
very
you
weird,
see
but,
that your children are more nizar than you,
It's a shtickle chiddush.
it's a beautiful thing. Emes is, I think, a chinuch. It's a trick to leave out sometimes, to leave something for the children to be able to be moisef. You know what I mean? Like if
they
you
should mehada,
yeah, the kid feels that they to a man, you know, like if you don't let the kid, you know, the ton mad. So you know, the kids want to do a little different. They want to make their own kinyan. They want to do like, you know, I know my wife's shit in chinuch with the girls in tznius. She likes to, you know, expect a little less. So the kids, and Baruch Hashem, I worked with most of our kids. The kids want to, no, mommy. They won't tell me. Ze gut, am Achaya. Ze will tell me.
I'll give you the line.
Ze will tell me. Okay. Ze will tell me. It's very good. Like, you know, they will tell me. Okay, no problem. You want to do more? You do more. So as opposed to if you're not like, you know, you have to be careful, you know. If you lower the bar,
I seen the cleaner that fight with a teenager with the mother. Oh my God.
telling you, it
Mother said,
works.
no, you need 1 inch down. I said, no, I'm not gonna be here.
And she wants a shorter.
Shorter all the
girl.
time. Yeah. The new generation.
Telling you, I don't have that problem because my wife has
Mamish
a kunz. She does it mamish to the tzei, and then the kids want to be moisef. They want to be moisef.
And then when they go inside, I told the mother, don't worry.
You make it.
They're both happy. She happy and he happy. But
Because
it's tricky,
yeah,
unfortunately.
it's a
It's
beautiful
a
thing.
very, very hard test.
Yeah, yeah. It's a big sign for
Then you have a lot of Flatbush people that the kid went to she will come home. They want to time. They want to be a Becky check.
yeah,
And the parents says, okay, go ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Father does not mind if his kid wants to
More
be more
foam?
chrome.
He doesn't mind.
I don't think
More
so.
form, it doesn't matter.
I like it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we have a few minutes, so let's take our Chelik Beis and Shulchan Aruch. And anyway, we have a few minutes. Why not?
It's not the working device.
Huh?
Yes. I swear it's all, but it's not nothing.
Mice.
10 of them was out. 10.
10?
10. It took them out from
There
here.
were rats or mice.
No, mice.
And you still left the building?
No.
How do you know?
He took it out. He said he took it out.
Yeah, but how does he know there's not?
I don't know. Thank you.
If was talking there,
They like them out.
Well,
oh, you know,
Because
typical
people are not
house,
here the whole
house
day.
in my house, and it was air conditioning.
No,
It's a very
people
old
are-
building here.
No,
So it's my
because
house.
People
So
are not here the
it's
whole
his
day.
house.
That's why. No, nobody's here the whole
It's
day.
not a terrace.
Telling you.
My wife told you, your wife goes to work and you're out in the house.
not true. You don't know. You don't understand what's going on here in Brooklyn. I had a problem with rats in my house.
When?
A year ago.
Really?
This time of
How
year.
bad?
It was very bad.
How many units you had?
We caught a few rats. Yes, yes.
Cool. You get traps in them?
We had traps just like this. It wasn't in the house yet. The problem is over here.
You need a very big trap.
Of course,
for that.
Canaan
That's this big. What kind of trap did you use?
There's no. They have stations. They eat poison. You don't catch them. But they had workers. They caught one alive. I don't know. I didn't get involved. What they did with it. I asked them to take it away and just put it somewhere else.
They give it to a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, I gave it to a Chinese restaurant. So I didn't get involved. Well,
Shots now.
what's the pshat? Because they're running in the switches, and then a place like here is reingekommen in 2-3, it's nicht vertrieben schnell genug, and then they multiply very quickly.
And the house next door, the house over here, they all.
So I'm saying what happens like in my house. As soon as we had the problem, I was talking with Shmulek last time.
Who's the also had the problem with Marshall? That's usually next to the neighbor.
Don't know. I don't ask people. I was talking to Shmulek once. It was the last time about this year. There was a big fat rat standing on the other side.
I took a picture of before the house was
What
done.
about opossums? They had a problem with opossums. Those are very ugly.
We have him here also.
The
They,
house.
they do fight. Don't they fight with each other? Doesn't the possum go after the rats? I think they
Weiß
fight.
nicht. Da machen sie Scholem. Sie leben alle mit Scholem.
We used to make a joke that David that collect all the garbage, so the rats care from his garbage. Anyway,
We're all the cat. You send them out, the cat's alive.
So
on the Chinese restaurant.
The cats are scared of these big things. They don't.
first of all, there's no cats on this part of the block. Over there, there's cats. On the end of the block where we bought our new property,
Over there, they're not gonna have
over there, no problem. The cats are walking around
all the time.
all the time. It's Taka, there's no rodents there. But over here, there's no cats. So you didn't see a cat walking around here. If we brought a cat into the shul, we wouldn't have a problem.
Come in the show.
Huh?
Come in the show, cats.
Yeah. Okay, come. There's a small swimming that we didn't get a chance to finish right before we did over the winter. Reish Nun Gimel. We did Reish Nun Dalet. And Reish Nun Hey, we did the Gemara, and it was already before Pesach, and we didn't get a chance to finish the Shulchan Aruch. So it's a small swimming, and we did the Gemara, Rashi Toisus, and the Rishonim, and everything. It just we didn't get a chance to learn the Shulchan Aruch. It's page Kuf Lamed Tes. It's Reish Nun Hey. Also, last is Madur Meitz and some of the Sheikh Alam came Meitz Bemaor Kol Kach and Sheikh Shalav Sayla Meila. Belis Siu Tzimachedem. Zeire Shem Yachat Bob Shabbos Beyoni Do Eitzim Kadesh Tala Shalavis. Some said that it has to be that the fire is going very good. We're scared if you're going to start lighting fire, it'll be a little bit, and then Friday night's the gate is good. He's gonna forget the Shabbos, and it'll be Mechata B'Gecholim. Vim waits yechidit tzara sheoch zerur be'boydem be'rova keifa be'rova avyut. Tayne shekonasa oir be'oive eitz ad ruboy in bachutz kek fena gamke derova keifa. We had a lot of shittas in the Gemara, 4 shittas this way that way, but that's the halacha. It has to be rov around and rov in the inside. Shaoz yudolok me'elam b'Shabbos v'lo yitztarach klal la'anidot. Once there's so much fire in it, Alts is good. We're not kosher. The person is gonna move it because he's not gonna move it. It's a gate good. Most of us don't have this skill. Like we don't. I don't.
We do a fire in the summer. Maybe you do a fire bomb.
For like boy,
That's it.
Who makes fire? It's a very big chush to know how to make fires.
How to start and small.
Yeah, how you start it and does. Yeah.
Fires, marshmallows.
As Shinda fire, Malaysian the marshmallows are good. But Bizra Mach fire, good. Shvers. I got some malocha. Smaller, bigger, this.
Around here, they wrap cotton around and they put it.
Yeah, that's a cheat. You have to know how to do it really.
With a liquid, what do you call it?
Without liquid. Without liquid. Truth is, if you don't know what you're doing, even with a big bucket of liquid, you get a fire.
You have for 1 second like a big fire,
and then
it's shot up.
Right.
Exactly.
In order to get it to go, it's a big kunz. It's a big kunz. I don't have patience for it, but you got to do it. You got to know how to do it. Eitzim shalahudlukum iboydim kashir shenis boy. If it wasn't kashir, I've been showed look at Malayim b'Shabbos shu binin shu ein loch shu mechat. I've been also loch as well b'Shabbos. Even shuluk boydim b'Iso.
That means what? If something gonna
If
take it off because
then he's not allowed to stand next to the fire to get warmed up in Shabbos.
Oh, I'm talking about he did put foot on the.
No, I'm not talking about food. I'm talking about warming up his body.
Just to warm up.
Yeah,
I'm
not talking about food. But if it was hudlukim b'yom kishir shenis bar, that if whatever the shir we said in Yusuf Aleph, yochel is come connect them. Shtam shloidem, ben shalom kabekarke, ben shalom kabemenoide, filu medvar shots last time silo l'neir. There shah oir mesach sechas b'hem, ben nechaz b'hem yofek, oy sheyiz bar b'simen. Reish samach dalad, which we learned all simonim. Reish samach gimel, reish samach dalad, mutar last b'hem medura b'chol mokim, l'fisha medura she'ez a godel, ma v're'echet es chavedoi. One is going to help the other one. It's chamoredik a lesson of Avodas Hashem. That's the Indian fire. Medafam a fire and Avodas Hashem. Was sagt the Shulchan Aruch?
Tell him to stay. Tell him to stay.
Who is this? Yeah, Mayor, please. Yeah, okay, good. 1 second. 1 second. So what happens if you're sitting yourself in your basement? Abren Avodas Hashem.
It's cold.
So has to be a good shemen. There has to be a good psila. Es ist nicht as a gute Shem, nicht as a gute Psille. Es geht nicht dabei, das Hashem. Oh, wir kommt der Beismann nach dem Mendel und macht da verbringen. Alle Jidelach kommen zusammen. Oh, mir wird hure, scho esse Godu. Ma ver echt das Chaveroi. Even if it's not such good Psille, not such good Shemen. Alles ist nicht gut. The Shemen is nicht good, the Psille is nicht good. And if he would have been himself, forget about this Avodah Shem. It's not happening. But wir nehmen L'chaim, wir machen ein bisschen Kuchen zusammen, ein bisschen Schol zusammen, and we do it together. Oh, then not a problem. Shemetura she'esek godel, na'avera eched es chavera. The fire is infectious from one to the next, and don't worry about if the shemen is good, the psil is good. Don't worry, it's all good. יש ימים שבחם אפילו אוחז במאור אלא כלשהו מעבר שמבוי ג'וים הרי זה מותר. Colds, even a cold shoe is good. לפי שהם דולקים והולכים עליהם. ויש חלקם את זה, בסוף we make it to say that colds, because colds, that was the whole thing, that colds have a little bit of match just to get you good.
When you make grills, colds is the best. Why? Because you don't see the fire, but the heat
is so strong. And it's like,
so
it's a good strong heat.
You don't need to make fire because the opposite. When you make fire, the heat is not so strong.
Right. Medura shel zefes or shel gofres, like in camp, you know, when seveta zevigecholim, and you put in the potatoes, in the silver foil. You do in camp? I like to take my kids camping. I have no patience to make those fires. It's the whole thing.
No, collect wood.
I know, but you have to avoid. You have to put the big, the small ones. You have to make a zoe. The ear.
Once my wife Lake George, so there was a doctor, a heart doctor, what's his name, Gelfish. He lives over here.
Oh yeah.
He's very young. He loves camping. So in the lake, there's an island, and he parked himself on the island, and he invited us to supper. And he had a rowboat. He had a motorboat. So we went in for me and my kids. We left this motorboat. Back at night, 9 o'clock at night. Teach a choshech Messiah. Middle of the lake. He knows exactly he's going with a big flashlight. I'm going to the island over there. It's like cannibals. And you go up to the island, we go into the woods there. He has tents and he has lanterns and everything. And he had rib steak, as very commercial. I mean, you could have had it well done or real.
Nice guy. He's still around? What's his name?
Gelfish. He's a doctor. He was very young. Died. He is.
Yeah.
Is Gelfish still around? You remember?
On the corner.
I uses one.
Go in the back.
On the island in the middle of the lake.
Yeah. It's a shame. Do this.
You should know there is a Chabad tent.
Yeah. Rabbi Reuben's son, I think, is
from
Albany.
Very nice.
He brings this over there. I went there.
Yeah?
It's on the way to Montreal.
Where
it's not so far from there. You could go up the mountain. I forgot the mountain. Like
very high.
Oh, very high mountains.
Yeah.
It can be in the bottom. It can be 80 degrees in the top. It's 40 degrees.
All New York.
Yeah.
And you have the big amusement park over there.
Yes.
The night is mostly water, but not
Every morning.
Well, the Thousand Islands you're talking about?
No.
It's Lake George.
Sehr gut. Medura shel zefes shel gofres shel kasha gvava afil ochdom kol shehu. There is a mutter shem dolkim v'olchim. Because they are little thin twigs, even a little bit fire is good enough. Medura maleim v'chem medura shel konim shel garine tmorim shem mufrodim. So the little fire catches all. Yeah. Lima konim magudim. If the konim are packed together and tied well with a string, v'garinim ein besal. Tzarifim shatzos oyer kol kach bin yishal shalav etzaylam alav. Shein shalav es yachel lekonim b'me'elav. Again, there's 4 shittas in the Gemara and there's a machlokes, Rashi v'tosis and the Rishonim, whatever. I'm not spending a lot of time on this because we don't go camping that much, me and you. No one over here goes camping too much. He went once in his life because the cardiologist and gedacht
Yes,
After
I
myself.
remember if you wanted a minion episode to Edgar Vogt.
Nice guy,
Come,
yeah.
come out, you'll have supper by me. Oh, yes. And he put us back with the same logo at like 12 o'clock at night.
Sehr schön, sehr schön. Okay.
Okay, so you need
Was het Chabad,
Yeah.
like Boima.
Yeah.
אתה יודע שהייתי ילד בארץ, אחרי פסח עד ל"ג בעומר, כל לילה אנחנו הולכים עם עצים. היה לנו תנועה כל פעם, היה גם גנבות.
Verstehe, beim Stein.
בחיידר
Aber
אחר.
seiner Deutsch.
היינו, היינו לוקחים עם חבל ומותחים
We're also going to make a Madura.
כל לילה, כל
We're going to have to
לילה
find out
היינו לוקחים כמה
who's
עצים.
interested. But we have this guy that has his farm in
See, you don't have a parade because it's not Sunday.
Right. So Zorach wants to know if the other wants to come.
Stolen,
Nice.
stolen and busted. It was always.
Yeah.
On a Monday night, no?
No, it'll be on a Tuesday because it's Monday night, Tuesday. So the king gains to the oil, and from there you're halfway ready to Zorach. Then we'll go to Zorach, and we'll have a big barbecue there, and then we'll have a big bonfire.
Be fair.
Yeah, are you interested to go to Zorach this year for like Boyman? Yeah, okay. I think we'll send that in the email. Tuesday. Okay, you can go to the oil. Yeah, you can go to the oil.